In the backrooms, there is a mysterious phenomenon which seems to be present in almost every level. If you have a small radio or perhaps get some sort of TV working, setting it to any particular frequency will yield peculiar results. For example, you'll find a lot of advertisements, most of which from the late 90s, and maybe some things you remember from your childhood, if you can remember anything at all. You'll see these playing over the radio and over the TV, jumping in and out of frequency. A lot of times it's just meaningless static and no discernible noises. But eventually you'll get a clear picture, or maybe even some words. It seems that on different levels, at different times of the day, these frequencies bouncing around in the air become more refined and clear. No one knows where these frequencies come from, as there are no discernible locations for the broadcasts. They just seem to be present within the environment, almost like the cosmic rays coming down in the front rooms. Like many things in the backrooms, this constant background radiation in the air contains a great deal of information. While it's not always present on the same frequency, it can be derived quite easily to extract a large amount of information if you have an advanced AI software to look for patterns. Such AIs can be found at certain departments of the MEG in the radio scanning technology. Through these means, we've been able to extract a great deal of data. That's how we know a lot of what we do know about the nature of the backrooms. But also it tells us things about the front rooms, which establishes a connection between the front rooms and the backrooms. Sometimes we see details that were filmed in the front rooms, but never aired in the front rooms, almost as if it's the memory just reflecting around in reality itself. But a lot of what we see on the airwaves in the backrooms was once actually broadcasted in the front rooms at one point in time, a lot of times now forgotten. Uses. Accessing the airwaves of the backrooms can be an extremely useful tool for survivors. For example, there appears to be weather broadcasts still functional, which will tell you when extreme weather events will happen in applicable levels of the backrooms. Undoubtedly, this can prove invaluable if you are in a level where extreme weather is a rare occurrence. Although some of these messages can appear more rare in some levels, in other levels they are more common and more coherent. Therefore, some levels are viewing hotspots for travelers with a radio. Oftentimes, you'll see survivors going to particular levels just to listen to the radio for a couple of days before heading on with their travels. A benefit of this is that, unlike using the internet, which is a phenomenon to cover at another time, using the radio does not attract entities to your location. It can be done with relative privacy and without danger of attracting unwanted visitors. Another reason to carry around a personal radio is because you can tune into broadcasts made by survivors or even the MEG. These can happen rarely. It's uncommon to find these among the various frequencies that you can scan throughout the backrooms. But every once in a while, you'll hear a survivor. A lot of times, it's a call for help. Usually, broadcasts made by small settlements or survivors are rare, because this can attract entities to your location. But to clarify, simply viewing or listening to these frequencies does not. Broadcasting, however, can put you in great harm. However, larger settlements such as the MEG can do so without fear of an attack, because their defenses are suitable for such broadcasts. Currently, the MEG is working hard to study the potential uses for these mix of frequencies and hopefully to discover where they come from. Maybe it could teach us more about the foundations of reality itself and the very nature of the backrooms.